A paradise in Sweden, Scandinavia. With a population of 10 million, Sweden is the largest country on the Scandinavian peninsula. It borders Norway and Finland, two other European countries, and connects with Denmark via the Öresund Bridge. In addition to the capital Stockholm, Gothenburg and Malmö are also the most important cities. Sweden is a developed country with a high living standards and one of the most economically developed countries not only in Europe but also in the world. Sweden also hosts the Nobel Prize Committee. Livelihoods. Sweden is the seventh richest country in the world. Sweden has an economic model based on the production and exports. It's one of the world's leading countries, especially in the field of automobiles and pharmaceuticals. The standard of living in Sweden is very high. According to the United Nations World Happiness Report in 2019, Sweden is recognized as the seventh happiest country in the world. Important cities. Stockholm. Sweden is home to a unique nightlife and the best restaurants in Northern Europe. Malmö is an important port and industrial city in the west of the country, connected to the Danish capital Copenhagen by bridges from Gothenburg and Öresund, two other important cities in Sweden. On the other hand, Västerås, the country's industrial center, is just an hour's drive from the beautiful city of VASA in the city of Småland. Stockholm, Linköping University campus and the picturesque town of the Jönköping surrounded by Småland lakes. Kiruna is a mining town in Lapland and the northernmost city in Sweden, with Luleå and Umeå in northern Norrland are very important settlements. The country's four largest universities are Uppsala and Örebro are Sweden's most important settlements. Places to visit. Norrland, the sparsely populated northern part of the country, covering the provinces of Gävle, Sundsvall, Umeå and Luleå, is bordered by Norway's forests, lakes, large rivers and high mountains, making it an ideal area for hiking and winter sports. The Swedish capital Sweden including Stockholm, Uppsala and Dalarna, Närke, Värmland, Södermanland, Uppland and Västmanland. Consisting of 10,000 provinces, including Åland and Gotland and in Swedish largest islands in Baltic Sea. The capital of Visby is included in the UNESCO's World Heritage List. Sweden's second largest island, Åland, is connected to the mainland by a bridge. The Gamla stan. The Gamla stan area is of the great importance to the people, as the construction of Stockholm at this point began in the early 12,000s. Gamla stan, which hosts the oldest part of the city, always attracts tourists. The Royal Palace and the Stockholm Cathedral, which have served the country since ancient times, are also here. Djurgården Island. It is located in the center of Stockholm. Djurgården Island is a real attraction, not only for tourists but also for locals. Every year, the island hosts various events such as yacht exhibitions, art galleries, fashion shows, and operas. Djurgården is one of the must-see places with its unique greenery. Museums. Sweden's most important museums are located in the capital, Stockholm. Nobel Museum, Photography, Swedish National Museum, Museum of Modern Art, Museum of Architecture, Museum of Science and Technology, Police Museum, Military Museum, Swedish History Museum, Skansen, the world's oldest open-air museum, VASA Museum. Nordic Museum and ABBA Museum is one of the most visited museums in Sweden. VASA Museum. The VASA Museum, where the ship sank about 400 years ago, is considered one of the ideal routes to get acquainted with the mystical traditions and cultures of Scandinavia. Considered as a unique treasure of art, this ship fascinates with its still unresolved history. Transportation. Swedish highways pass through the country to Denmark over the Öresund Bridge, serving Stockholm with 100 stations. The Stockholm Metro is the only underground system in Sweden. Railway is the most widely used transportation system between provinces and countries. The country has 3 major airports, including ARLANDA and Skavsta in Stockholm and LANDVETTER in Gothenburg, and ferry ports with ferry connections to Finland, Latvia and Poland. Sweden also has 2 inland ferry lines with large ships connected Gotland to the mainland. Swedish cuisine. There are regional differences between the northern and southern zones of Sweden, so Swedish cuisine is also rich in interesting dishes. In the north, deer and other game meat are mainly eaten. Sweden, and an island nation, is rich in seafood. In addition, Swedish meatballs, citrus jam, brown cream sauce, blueberry jam, and knäckebröd bread are popular foods. Shopping. Sweden is rich in festivals and has a bright shopping environment. Various souvenirs and accessories made of wood and ceramics, as well as vodka, colored sweaters, and maple furniture can be included in the list. Festivals. One of the main church holidays in the country is Lutheran Easter, which embodies Buddhist traditions. The Summer Olympics, which are celebrated in Sweden during the longest days of summer, are also very entertaining. In addition, the Gothenburg Jazz Festival and the Gothenburg International Film Festival are closely watched by Europe. The Kiruna Snow Festival, Stockholm Fashion Week, Stockholm International Film Festival, and Swedish World Rally are some of the other events you can attend. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and turn on the notifications.